Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Chad Thompson, and today on the family board meeting, I want to talk about character. So let me sit back for this one. And I'm talking about today's lesson, right? I learned this today about a few friends, right? And we have to talk about character because there's a certain thing about real character in a world full of AI, right? So I'm not talking about those IG quotes. I'm not talking about, oh, God knows my heart. No, I'm talking about people with real character. Not the people who leave church and then you got road rage as soon as you leave the parking lot. You flicking people off, cutting people off, right? Tearing people down in the group chat. I'm talking about real character. And I want my good people to study, especially if you're somebody who's into heavy stuff, right? This is heavy. This is a heavy topic because God already lists out the behaviors he doesn't like. I want y'all to check out Proverbs 6, right? It lists out the 6 things God does not like. Matter of fact, comment them below if you know about it, right? Comment below in the comments. But what I want you to know is the list of bad people, and it's going to happen to you. I was talking to one of my firefighter friends, and he was telling me about his experience over the 13 years of no matter how good people are, he's seen bad things happen to good people, right? And we've all seen what? Good things happen to bad people. So what shook me today was the experience that I read that Jesus had and what he did about people, the 2 types of people, which is friends and enemies. And maybe this is a word for y'all because he did absolutely nothing. He sat in silence. And sometimes silence is not weakness. I had to be reminded of that, right? Because sometimes people can really piss you off. But silence is not weakness. Sometimes you get your revelation through silence, right? And it reveals the 2 groups of people when you're silent. I want y'all to practice that because remember, there's enemies and there's friends. Now, because some of the enemies, no matter what you do in life, they already made up their mind about you. You could do right, they hate. You can help their mom, they hate. You can help their friend, they say, nah, it's a scam. But silence reveals who's truly on your side. Are you with me? It exposes whether people will trust gossip about you or trust they experience with you. Now, that was the most important thing, and that's power. Because how could we be down 12 months, 2 years, 12 years, and then somebody lies about me one time and that erases your loyalty? How can a rumor override a relationship that's been so strong? Right, and if you feel what I'm saying, then you understand that probably wasn't a friend. That was a friend of me. Right, so will they let one bad report cancel years of relationship? Years of loyalty? One bad report? See, that shows the character. And honestly, God lets room for that. God was quiet. Jesus was quiet when people was around him doing false stuff. Quiet just so you can see who stands beside you when your name is under pressure. So I want y'all to take this video and I want you to really be silent. Try at least. Try to be silent this month. And the reason why is because you want to see who's still by you when you have nothing to say, when your character should be speaking volumes when you're on mute. So I want y'all to tell me how that works for you. And then let me know those 6 things that God absolutely despises. He flat out hate. Proverbs 6. I'll see y'all at the next family board meeting. Peace, peace.